welcome to week 7 of our MasterMind Mentorship group. This is a group session, and we're going to have some fun for the latter part of the session here. So we have 4 more sessions left, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and we're going to have a good time for the rest of them. I'm about to take you guys on a ride to trading like a professional. And basically all that means is not only can you put an order in for an entry or a target, but in the event that you make a mistake, you know how to position yourself to recover any losses that you may have incurred, or you know how to minimize your losses after a losing trade. So you want to be able to do that. What makes you a professional is that you can see a losing situation and correct it. So that's what we're going to spend the next few weeks on, and then we'll see what I'm going to throw in there for week 10. So let's have some fun. Did you guys bring your own pairs? You come up with a pair you like?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Okay. So let's do this here. So let's go ahead and do this. And we're going to put a buy mark, or I probably can't do a market order. So let me do a limit order since the market's closed. So Jen, where you want to get in at? It's at 129.60. Where you want to go long at? It's got to be close to market price.
Where's it at right now?
129.60. I really want to put a market order.
I'll say it's, yeah, it's like right in a great place.
Yeah, let me see if it'll let me do a market order. And we're not going to do a take profit or anything. No stop loss. And let's do 10,000 units. Let's do that. Let's see. Buy was not possible. All right. So since we're at 129, let's see if it'll let me do 129.60. Wow, it took that. Okay. I was 1 pipette off and it still took it. So we're buying right here. The reason why we're doing this is because no matter what this trade does, we want the trades that are going to put us in harm's way. So I actually want this trade to fail. And the reason why I want it to fail is because when we come back next week, we're going to take a look at our trades. And maybe I shouldn't say fail, but I just want this trade to do whatever based on what we randomly selected and whatever happens next week. So we're going to look at this trade and let it run. We're going to look at it next week, and we're going to come up with the best decision for the position that it's in. And you guys are going to work on that. You're going to work together to try to figure out, how do I capture whatever money we've made, or how do I recover or minimize any money that we have lost? So we're just going to let this thing run, and we'll see what happens. Now, Hakil, you have another pair?
Let's go with EURAUD.
EURAUD. And we're just going to go short. So we're going to sell at 168.66. We're going to do 10,000 units. No take profit, no stop loss. And we're going to sell from right there. Awesome. Kai, your turn, buddy. Up to bat.
Yeah, I chose Kiwi Chef.
All right, Kiwi Swiss here. Let's delete everything. So we're shorting on the Kiwi Swiss. So we're going to sell at 57.64. We'll just go right below it. 10,000 units. No take profit, no stop loss. Sell. Awesome sauce. Juan, you got your turn, buddy. Kiwi CAD. So let's go to Kiwi CAD. So that means we're going to be shorting, sell, 83.71. Let's do that. We're going to do 10,000 units, and we're going to sell that bad boy. Who's up next? So Jen Q, you did one. Hakil, Benji. You have another one?
Okay, how about Aussie, New Zealand? Somebody got that?
No.
Okay.
Nope. That's all yours. So we are going to short from here. We're going to be selling. And you guys make sure this week you keep up with your trade that you have here. So write down whatever current price is and the direction that you guys are going in your trade, and just kind of monitor it and just look at it. And then we'll come back next week and we'll start dealing with them one by one. And we're going to solve whatever problem we may have. Even if we have some money that we've made, we still need to figure out what are we going to do in the whatever position that we're in. So we're going to sell this. Current price is at 108.09. So let's get in at 108.08. And we're going to sell 10,000 units. No take profit, no stop loss. Okay. Is that everyone? Jen Navarro, I don't think we got yours. Jen N.
Did somebody already got the Pound USD? Since we're looking at majors?
Nope, nobody did that one on the pound dollar here. So we're going to sell this one at 121.04. 10,000 units. All right, so let's look at some stuff here. Now that we have that set, I don't think I missed anyone. So Benji gave me hers, Akil, Jen Navarro, Jen Q, Juan, and Kai. Cool. Awesome. So make sure you pay attention to your pair as the week's going on. Don't trade it on your own if you're not already in it. I mean, if you're already in it.
I'm already in mine. Ready to take profit though.
I'm in the opposite way. So
But it's the opposite way.
Okay.
It's long.
Okay. So don't worry about that part.
Okay.
But I want you guys to, because what I want you to do is I want you to monitor it from the entry that we put here.
Gotcha.
So just kind of keep an eye on, or just put a mark on your chart. When you guys open up your own personal charts, just put whatever price that I mentioned here.
Okay.
Which is basically the market price. Just kind of put it at market price, and then put make a little note on your horizontal line that's where you either shorted or went long. And then just kind of see what it's doing. Have an idea in your mind of, if it's going the wrong direction or the right direction, what you plan on doing with your trade next week. So we have to make a decision next week. Do we get out the trade? Do we hold it and make more money? Or are we going to reverse it? Or are we just going to get out? So I'll say it again. You got to decide next week. Are you going to hold your trade so that you can keep making more money? Are you going to close your trade, take whatever money you have? Are you going to reverse your trade because you're going in the wrong direction and you can get that money back by reversing it? Or are you just going to get out and take your loss? Those are your options. And we're going to be working on this kind of stuff until the end. Now it's time for you guys to start dissecting and looking at charts and figuring out what to do. So let's pick one more. Cynthia, give me a pair, please.
Okay, let's do Euro yen.
Euro yen. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this position here. I'm going to delete all these lines. Oh, do it on my computer. So what we're going to do now, and you guys can unmute yourselves as you see fit. We pulled up Euro yen. And now we're going to, together, we're going to review the Euro yen without Cynthia's help. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Bring it on.
Basically, you tell me what to do. What am I doing here?
Let's check first trend and
First,
then
first you're going on the 4 week.
You want to go to 4 week? All right. I heard Jen say, let's check trend. So is 4 week good enough for you guys? What you guys are going to do right now is you're going to trade this pair together, and we're going to see how well you did as a group next week.
Yeah, let's go
I
like
thought
this.
48 or 52 week to get the
52 week? Okay. So let's do 52 week. Benji wants to see the 52 week.
Benji don't play.
well, you say you have to.
And we
I'm
have,
just like, I want to see the whole picture.
so Benji wants to do the 52 week. And then we have Hakil wants to look at the 4 week, which is what we're already on.
And then I want to see the 24.
Jen wants to see 24 week and trend. That's what she mentioned. Anybody else got any input? Anybody want to add something?
Add your mid pivots high and low.
Yeah.
All right. So we got mid pivot, high and low.
Well, let's check the fib.
And then fib. Got it. So let's do this. Let's do the mid pivot, high and low. Let's do that. Pivot high. Pivot low. And we're going to use fib for mid pivot. And we have 132.0450. Mid pivot is at 132.0450. All right, so we can scratch the pivot high, pivot low off the list. Let's go to 52 week first. What are we doing from here?
Well, that's where I was gonna put my kind of see the overall picture of the direction.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, we can do the fib to see where we are
So-
right now on a higher time frame.
But you already got the pivot high and pivot low, so
Okay, so this is what you would normally do on the 52
yes.
week?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then I think I heard Jen, you want to see the fib again on this.
Yeah.
Okay. So we pretty much came down to that 50%, and now we're starting to go down, and we haven't hit that when it's approaching to that nice demand zone.
Right, below the 25%.
Yeah, so I'm going that it hasn't even it did enter that
Yeah.
zone, right, Professor?
You don't get to ask me.
Well,
Oh,
it didn't hit the 25, so when it hits the 25, we don't know if it's going to go through it or hit the 25 and go up.
And go up. Can we do the quarter, the whole with the other quarters, please?
Okay, minor quarters. All right. So think of this as you guys is collab in the lab. You guys are going to work together.
Oh, Lord.
and collaborate together and figure this thing out.
Okay. So it just hit that, it reacted from that zone. It hit the wick and then it reacted to go higher. But it has not really gone below that 25.
Okay.
Guys think? I think it's gonna continue shorting.
All right. What you got, Kai? Any input?
I got it shortened.
I think it's shorting also.
Okay.
Could be reacting and already starting to make its move up. I mean, it already hit pivot low, so it's eventually what it's trying to do is go all the way up. So is this already just a bounce coming off of that 25? We'd have to get, I guess, get a little closer because there's a wick over wick pointing down behind that long wall and that long wick.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. You mean pointing up?
It hasn't touched that 25% mark, right?
No, it has
No.
not.
No,
Yeah,
but
so it reacted off of something in that candle wick. So it looks like it might be retraced, but obviously we need to go down like 4 weeks so we can really evaluate. But from what I saw at first,
Right.
Professor, can you draw that zone right there? Like on that, see how deep it went into the zone?
Like this? You wanted me to put a line here?
No, on the base rally, on that zone, on the base?
Here?
Yeah, right where your faint. Yeah, right where. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it did penetrate it a good, what, 50%? You guys think?
I mean, it looks like it penetrated and it's already hit a couple times and went through that zone.
Yeah.
You're right, Juan. You're right.
Yeah,
And
it hit 3
strong
times.
zone. That's a strong zone because look, it has a wall. So
You're talking about this zone here?
it's a very nice it's a nice explosion.
Lost strong leg out.
Yeah, strong leg out.
Mhm.
You guys are looking at this going into this zone, coming up, getting back into this zone again, and now we're here for the third time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you have to decide, is this the gentleman's rule and it's just gonna hit this? Because now this is what we have demand. And then what are these three called? When you have a reaction off a demand like that, what is this?
Those are immediate retests.
Medium retrace.
What else?
POC.
It's a reaction of the zone, right? It's a retest.
Point of concern.
So we have POC. What else is this called? Just these three here. These three
Support.
candles. When you have a reaction off of the actual.
Oh, support.
Very good. So you have support here. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So even though this blew through, that's just to, stop people out, but also to give an indication of where it's going. But we have support here.
What
So,
what
yeah.
pair we're looking at? Euro.
Yeah.
JPY.
Okay, so then we'll have to go and see what are the correlations, like Cynthia taught us today. So let's see gold. Let's see what gold's doing.
Okay. So before we look at gold, we'll write that down. We'll look at gold. So the other options we had were to look at the 24-week. You guys want to do that?
Yeah.
I think I heard Kai say we need to go to a smaller time frame too.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that, too.
So let's go to 24-week. Delete that.
Okay.
Woo, look at that.
Professor, can you measure the drops?
And let's do this. I'm going to give everybody access to the remote control if you ever want it. And so you want to measure what?
Measure the
Oh, these drops here?
yes, the drops.
Okay.
So that's 4,021 pips.
You want this one?
Yep. And what's the next one?
4,400?
The last one. No, the current one, Professor.
Oh, okay.
I think she means the very last. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So-
half.
So if you're trying to measure this is like 4,200 if you average them out. So this would have to go somewhere about 4,200. That's almost at the bottom of this thing.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to go beyond that 25 too much further than that.
Yeah.
And
That's a nice area right there, Professor.
I mean, it looks like it's reacting off of.
If we measure just this here, 34. You said this a nice area?
Nice eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, when we think about it, I think it's still going to short a little bit, but it's going to eventually going to go long, because if gold is going to start going long overall, right, in a big picture, not for immediate trading, but I'm just saying that we should be expecting this to then go short, right? If gold goes long, because they're opposites, so it might still continue going short. It might just be reacting right now to form a little pullback to then continue shorting.
And how strong is that correlation too? I mean, I know it's with the yen. I'm just thinking this, it eventually wants to keep going up. Can we go down a little further, like maybe 12 weeks to see what it's reacting off of? Off of this,
Right.
I mean, now you can see some uptrend wicks after it already hit. See those two down around the 2017 area?
2017 here.
If you notice
Yeah.
one creating lower lows.
This here.
Yes and no. I mean, yeah, it is, but that's still a higher low if you start from the pivot low, right?
It has not created a lower low. You're right about that.
You're talking about this, right, Juan?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you guys have to decide, is it going to break through this here? Now, what do we have when if I were to put this here, what do we have all the way across?
POC.
Okay. So you guys have the difficult decision of trying to figure out what are you going to do right here?
Well, let's keep on going down.
You could do a sell stop.
No, it's too high of
Yeah, the time frame way too long.
Yeah.
Way too long.
Roughly curve.
we need to keep on refining to make that decision. Right now, it's just
Yeah, there's two.
Let's do this though. Let's just put the idea so I don't forget. All right, I just put that randomly. That's not a locked in or anything like that. So looking
But I
at,
mean, like, I'm saying set it below that, you know, in case price goes past that pivot.
right. No, I was just putting this as a note here.
Okay.
In case price goes below this. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just put it there then.
Yeah, but we don't want to be selling with so low on the curve either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
you're
that's-
not in the demand zone.
So what are we doing here? What do you guys see?
It's,
let's go down lower time. 6 weeks maybe. Let's cut it in half.
So what are you doing with where it is?
I mean, there's a lot
There's
of
uptrend wicks.
yeah.
Uptrend.
Okay.
Where it's looking like an uptrend wick, and it looks like it's. I can't see if it's a flip zone there yet, but there's definitely around that 2017 area that immediate retest. There's been so many tests to that area that support.
Right.
I mean, is it an uptrend wick? Because remember that I see the bodies, both sides are almost the same size.
Very good.
So I will say I look normally an uptrend wick when the higher wick it's higher than the lower wick. In this case, they're almost the same size.
You're looking at this here?
Yes.
Very good. So
Say
the
that
top
again?
So the top of the candle wick down to the bottom of the candle wick here,
Oh,
it's engulfing this here.
yep. I didn't see that top. Yeah, good eye, Jen. I didn't see that one. Good eye, Jennifer.
So then can this really be a base candle
Yes.
is the question.
It closed. I mean, it closed within the same.
Mm.
Wait a minute.
No, it's
The
Bigger.
base is bigger than the leg.
bigger.
Anything else you guys see? Now, if this were me, Lamar, and Cynthia, we'd have been done in 5 minutes.
They'll get there. They'll get there.
Yeah, you guys are already 20 minutes in. And I'm putting you on the spot on purpose. because now you have to take everything we've taught you guys. Hopefully you guys have been going back and watching the videos at your leisure, and you got to take everything we've given you for the last 6 weeks.
I will have to go to a smaller time frame, Professor. This is not just
Okay.
telling me anything to listen.
Yeah, I think
By the
All
way.
right. Awesome.
6 weeks.
let's go to that 4 week.
Remember, you have to gain most of your information from the big picture before you start making a decision on the little picture.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm asking you, do you see anything else? Is there anything you want to mark and identify before we start getting too small?
Well, there is an immediate retracement pointing up from that area all the way to the left.
Here?
Yep. That's really nice right there.
Yeah. So what does that mean though?
Uptrend.
I mean, we can target that as a limit order or something.
No, it's reacting from there. So Juan might be right that it's going to start going long now.
That's what I'm saying, by limit order.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So you're considering a buy limit order because we have all this right here is point of control. Of course, you know, these are buyers, and then they became sellers again, and then all of a sudden, market's going back up, and we got to decide, are they going to become sellers here or buyers? That's what we're looking at. So this is a very crucial piece of information because just like they did here, can they blow through POC?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This is why we teach you guys, it is an odds enhancer. It's not a guarantee. It's just an odds enhancer. It doesn't mean it's going to hold, but it does mean the odds are more in your favor if you believe that there's going to be a reaction off of this. We barely got any reaction off of this thing. This thing went up and it did short at this price, but then it just took right back off. So not much of a change here. Kept going. And that's what we're looking at here. Is it going long or going short? So when we were looking at the big picture, you guys said short. Now we've gotten down to 12 weeks and you guys have changed it to long.
Well, everything depends on what we're trading. If we're trading out way longer term, or we're just trading for the week or for the day,
right?
Before taking that decision. So now, if we're talking about wealth trading, then yeah, you know, okay, let's look for a demand. I will personally look for a demand zone if I was wealth trading, or like a legit demand zone. Because right now, this is POC. I think it's going to react, but it's just going to be like a pullback, and I think it's going to continue going higher. Even though it did hit a nice 52 weeks demand zone, that demand zone already been tested. So
okay,
I don't know. I would have wanted to go lower, to be honest.
All right. Anything you want to add, Hakil?
Yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that it may do a pullback where it's at right now, but continue downwards.
Okay.
And but how far, you know, is kind of like the question.
How far which way?
How far downwards
Okay.
will it go before it turns around?
Awesome. So the first mistake all of you made is you didn't make a solid decision on which direction you guys are going in this pair here.
Because it is in a downtrend.
Very good. So you gave me downtrend, but you didn't decide on it. You changed your mind as we started going down, and then you start saying, I think it's going to go up. But you have to make a solid decision before you even start going smaller. You have to decide, big picture, what is this thing doing?
Going down.
So
I don't think it's finished going down.
okay. So now that you've come to that conclusion, every one of you said down, what are you supposed to do after that?
Look for a institutional
I don't think it's going down.
buying zone.
Yeah, I'm not convinced it's going down either.
Well, why don't you put the FIB tool on that second, Professor, on that second pivot?
Okay, so let me redefine, and I will in just a second. Let me redefine. Whatever chart you're looking at, you have to make the decision of what is this chart telling me.
I think the big picture is going up.
So with the big picture, some say going down, others say going up. Once you make a decision of whether it's going up or down, what is the next step that you should be doing?
Going to lower time frame.
Nope.
Looking for an institutional buying.
Buy and sell targets.
Not targets.
The ranges, institutional buy and sell ranges.
Very good. So if you're deciding to short, you should be looking for demand or an institutional buying range. And if you're looking to go long, you should be looking for your institutional selling range. That is the first thing you do after you do this. You don't flip-flop back and forth as the chart is changing and keep changing your mind about the direction. You guys are correct in what you're all saying, but you're incorrect in the way you're going to come to your conclusion because you're bouncing back and forth. So you have to have a solid understanding first of what is the big picture. Because if you say long, you then have to identify what Hakil said. So together, all of you have given me the correct information, so I'm putting all the correct answers together now. You're correct if you think this is going long. I heard a few people say it's going to go long. But you have to think deeper than it's going long. You have to think, how long are we going to be in this long trade? Which is what Hakil was bringing up. He believes it's going to short, but right now it's going to go long. And you got to figure out how long is it going to keep going long before it turns around and shorts. You just can't say it's going to short. Oh, no, it's going to go long. Oh, it's going to short. It's going to go long. Make a decision, a solid decision. And then if you see this, decide if this long is a pullback or a wealth trade. But you first have to figure out where is it going. So do you guys believe it's going long from here without ever coming back down to this area? Or do you believe it's shorting from here because it's not done going down? What is the big picture telling you?
Well, what I had initially was that it was going down. I felt like it had already started reacting off that area. So for me, that's why I kept saying I need to go down to see exactly what Hakil said, because I don't know how far it's going to pull back. I don't know. I mean, it looked like it already hit the area and started pulling back already. So for me, it could be a retracement already. Then it's going to continue the downtrend. But I just felt, looking at this, I see it still just going down from the 52 weeks. So I didn't change my position. I just can't tell from this high, like I said.
Gotcha. So you believe it's in a big picture downtrend?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. What about you, Benji?
Yeah, I
I believe in a downtrend.
Okay, so Benji.
I mean, I think it's going to go, the big picture, I think it's got to eventually go up, but I think it's going to go down a little before it actually goes up.
Okay, so your big picture is uptrend and it's only going to go down a little bit.
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Kai? I mean, what about you, Hakil? What's your big picture?
Oh yeah, I second what Kai said. I think it's going down as well.
All right, so we got Hakil, we got downtrend. Gen Q, what you got?
Downtrend.
All right.
But
oh, you want to say something else?
But yes, eventually, yes. But I think it just has a little bit more to go down before it's going to start coming.
All right. Hasn't ran out of the downtrend steam, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Gen Q. Jen Navarro. What's your big picture?
Big picture is downtrend. Immediate picture, I do think that I will have to go to a lower time frame to make my decision, to be honest with you, because I mean, at this point, I'm not looking for a high. I will personally go to a smaller time frame to give me more information to see right now what decision. But overall, big picture, I do think it's still going to continue going lower, since it already tried once to go lower, right? And it had a rejection, and it went long, and then it started going down again. So I do believe that it's going to continue. Maybe it will break that that support.
Okay.
Professor, I'm sorry. Can I interject and ask a question?
Yes, you can.
Because I want to make sure my eyes are looking properly. So when you first put up the 52 week, the very first thing I saw was that long wick from that red candle where you put the that SSO line.
Yep.
That, and then I look back in time a little bit, and I see that it reacted off of that wick behind the wall. So tell me if I'm looking at that right at all. Because when that's the first thing I saw, I was like, wait a second, like, oh, that moved out really good from that. So
yes, and that's correct. This is the area where the sell stop is. So let me do this.
I just want to make sure when I look at charts on my own that I'm seeing the same stuff all the time, or at least I'm identifying what I should properly.
Gotcha. So we'll go ahead and put some PLC there. And let's then, this is what you believe it reacted off of, this area here?
Yes, sir. When I just first
Okay.
looked at it.
Yeah, because of the wick over wick behind the wall. Very good. That's a good eye. So what does that tell you by you seeing it reacting close? It didn't really get in the middle of it.
For me, like I said, first thing I thought of was like, I saw that as a wick over wick pointing up,
Yep.
obviously on a higher time frame. And I said, okay, we try to get down there, which is right below the 25% line. And I was like, so we definitely got a ways to go down. That's just to be honest, that's exactly what I thought.
Okay, awesome. So we'll make that green, green. What do you guys think about what Kai just said?
Yeah, I would actually put a line there to inspect it as we're going down for sure. That does seem like a significant area.
Oh,
That's a big old flip zone too.
oh.
So are you guys identifying this as IBT?
No, I think
This
IBT
area here?
would be lower.
Lower? Like down here? Or you just need to see it on a smaller time frame?
I would need to see it on a
Well,
smaller time frame, but I like that other wick.
Well, even on the 48 week, even if we go down to the 48 week, I think we'll be able to see
So you guys are thinking it's,
IBT place inspect.
it's going after those remaining orders just above that stop order. Is that what you guys are saying? That thing's coming down to get that?
Like I said, I figured that these are, 1 year wicks, or excuse me, candles. And to me, I guess from the training, I guess that's just what I see. I was just like, I saw that big wick. I'm like, okay, that's going down. I was like, well, what did that wick hit? And so I'm like, okay, let's look behind the wall. And I'm like, okay, that's a solid wall. There's a wick behind the wall. And, oh, that's a wick over wick pointing up. I was like, okay, well, we got to go down. So that's the only thing I thought. I didn't do anything else.
So when you say we have to go down, what are you, be specific? What does that mean?
I'm saying that it's going to short. And
okay, so from here, we're going to short. And then what's going to happen with this?
This area is going to be tricky to start going down.
Okay. So what are you suspecting? What is this area to you? Why is that important to you?
It's important to me because of that wick, that wick over wick that's pointing up, that's huge. And then we had that huge explosion in those candles that moved out.
Gotcha. But I'm still not getting a clear answer.
I'm sorry.
What's so important? No, don't apologize. I'm just helping you be more specific. So this is important to you, but I still haven't gotten an answer as to why that's important to you, other than it's a wick pointing up. What does that do for you that this is pointing up? That's telling you what?
That's telling me that there's demand there.
Very good. That's the answer I was looking for.
Okay.
So even though this formation looks great, what are we doing with it? And what Kai is saying is we're going to use it as possible demand. So that's why I put IBT here. And I'm asking all of you, are you guys in agreement that this is possibly the area of demand that this immediate retest is pointing to? That's what Kai is saying.
I agree.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think that's one of the possibilities. I agree.
It's a possibility, yeah. For sure.
Anybody else? Sound like Jen was playing devil's advocate.
I put my IBT at, I like 99,500.
99,500, way down here?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm actually right there too.
Okay. So we're gonna put IBT2 right here.
You know, the 32 week looks interesting. Let's go down in time frame after a while.
I'm still thinking this thing's going to react and potentially go long.
I'm about to get on my computer. Y'all
I
cheating.
think for right now, you might if we have to, but not for too long. I don't think.
I mean,
Just because look at the candles too. I mean, it's kind of bullish candles on the way down, right? I mean, there's gonna be a reaction there. It's hit. If you look at the whole picture, I mean, it's hit there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it's hit there a bunch of times.
Yeah.
How many orders? I mean, I know that there's that wick down below where that sell stop order is.
Yes.
Man, at least to me, it seems like it's hitting a 25%. It's a pivot area. It should start reacting to that. I mean, it's those other ones have come down several times and tried to collect all those orders. It seems like it's starting to rise in that area. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But if you think about it, also Juan, it already touched that area like 3 times. It's not gonna go too high because it was already when it came out almost 3 times to catch orders in that area. So
Right. That's why I'm thinking it's going long. That's the logic I'm thinking is it's already gotten down and captured all those orders and look at just the last couple candles. The last one's not so bullish, but the other two were starting to be on the bullish side. No, the ones on to the right, yeah, those are. So I'm just thinking that there's going to be a bigger reaction there than at least that's what I'm interpreting.
Okay.
I'm
Awesome.
thinking it may just go down maybe to 25% and go long.
Okay. And let's look at that one more time. And Lamar, anything you want to add before we start going down?
No, I just got on from my phone, so everything was a little blurry. I got it up on my other screen and take a look at it.
Okay.
Honestly,
We
this
have
all
some
it
of the
looks
most
like.
ungratefulest kids ever in life.
I know. I didn't catch that. What was that?
No, I was saying that did you have anything to add before we go down? I'm having them use the euro yen as their trade. They're doing a collab in the lab for themselves. And this is what they've come up with so far.
No, not yet. I don't have anything yet. I just brought it up on my other screen so I can look at it. I just got to my desk.
All right, no problem. What about you, Sid?
I'm gonna let them do the work. They're very smart.
All right. So what I love so far is that look at both of your IBTs. What's significant about them with the fib tool?
they're low on the curve.
They're down where they're.
Very good. Even GenQ's self-stop order, still below. So you guys are making me smile thus far. All right, so let's see how much we can keep this smile up. What are we going down to?
24.
Let's see 48 and then I like the 32.
Okay.
Let's
We
see
got
32.
1 hour left to put an order in on this thing.
Dang.
We'll do it. We'll make it.
We used up the whole hour. All right, so 48 week, what do we see?
There's a wick over wick
no.
pointing up.
There's a wick over wick pointing up at the area that I said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you talking about this here?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So you want to change that IBT car for that area?
Very good. I was waiting for somebody to say something.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Because I'm trying to log in to my trading view because y'all on the computer too. So yes, I do. I'm sorry. Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Is that what everybody wants to do? You guys want to move it from this area down to this wick over wick pointing up?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Agree?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
sorry. I'm trying to do this too.
Looks like a flip zone there anyway with the immediate retest.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What are we doing now?
24 weeks.
24.
First IBT looks pretty good.
All right, let's keep going down. 10 week.
We'll do 10. All right. And whatever you guys see, when Lamar, Cindy, and I, we're looking at this and we're collabing.
There's a flip right there at the bottom now. It's a little bit higher than the IBT2.
Very good. That's what we do. We talk it out. We see what we.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, am I moving to my side?
Yeah, you are.
I was actually gonna move that. How do I get out? You take control. My bad.
No, I gave everybody control in case you guys want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, right up in there. Look.
You guys make me so happy and proud because you're getting a feel for when we're actually doing these webinars. Not only does Professor and Cynthia have to think on their toes, but also they're controlling the mouse and making sure they're talking to you guys. It's a multitaskful skill set that you guys are developing. And the moment you start doing this teach back is what we call it, the moment your learning curve is going to go up exponentially when you start doing it this way. And I was told Cynthia the same exact thing, and her learning curve is just exploded from the moment that we told her that. You know.
Yep.
You know what, guys? With these two zones, the thing is these downtrend wick over wicks. What you guys think about that?
Absolutely looks like something over there.
Man, it's bringing it down to that lowest level. Like IBT2
right.
Come down. Yeah.
I mean, like you said, this is a flip zone, you know, but the direction that it's pointing to, even this one, kind of concerns me, you know. But we'll keep it up there as we're going down to see. Let's just put this one as IBT3 here.
Isn't those two bottom wicks showing up there?
The two bottom wicks. Yes. I got it, Hakio.
Okay, thanks.
Three.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is showing uptrend. Yep. All right, so now, what should you guys, I know what I would do, but what would you do in this situation? Because you guys are doing it again.
You're looking for a zone?
Yeah, you're looking for a zone, but you're flip-flopping your answers. So you earlier said this is where you believe demand is, but then you see this is downtrend. So how are you guys going to come to a solid conclusion? You can't go back and forth. You're not going to be correct or as accurate in your trade if you keep changing your mind as you go down. What's definitely going to happen is these candles are going to change form as you go down the time frame. This is why you have to solidify on the highest time frames what you plan on doing. So what would you do in this situation if you see something says the opposite of what you originally believed?
Got to go down lower, right?
Deleting them?
No, not deleting them.
Go down to a lower time frame.
Actually, it wasn't the opposite of what I think. But
So I got one says go to a lower time frame.
I guess
Yeah, and kind of see where they line up. I know IBT3 connects with the 32 week as well.
I think we can make
It's the same there. So.
that just seems so low. I mean, you're going way down there.
I have a question.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You said earlier that you have to gain most of everything from the big picture, right?
Correct.
Before you go down to the lower frames, right?
Yes.
So when you say that, that makes me think to myself that we need to make a decision on the big picture more than continue to go down and down and down and down and down. Am I right about that?
Very good.
So we need to make a decision. So instead of continuously going down, we need to make a decision now of where we think that it's going.
Correct. And you guys,
Current price of me?
yeah, and you guys did that. No, he's talking about the 3 demand areas that you guys picked.
Yeah, we need to pick one.
So you got to pick one. So what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
if this is contradictory to what you originally thought, DeMarcus is correct. You need to go to the big picture to see how does this line up on the big picture.
I believe the big picture. Just personally for me, I mean, I haven't really been watching a lot of the videos, just from what my experience and what I've learned and known from everything from you guys. I think the big picture is going to go up. And the reason why is because it hit the pivot line. If I'm thinking about ping pong, it hit the pivot high, went down to the pivot low. So now it has to go up, but it's retracing. So that means that we need to figure out where we think it's going to retrace and turn around. And I think the 3 places that we have are good places. We just need to figure out which place is it going to turn around.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. So you guys are all in agreement. You're saying it differently. Some of you are looking at this and you're saying it still has a way to go down. Others, so it's in a downtrend, big picture. Others of you are saying it started here, hit the pivot low, and now it needs to go back up to the pivot high. But because we hit this area here, which is the 62.5, it's actually just retracing.
Retracing, right.
But you're still coming up with
just from I could be wrong, man, but just from what I've learned, that's how I'm thinking.
No,
I could be wrong.
I think both of you guys are correct, or everyone is correct. You guys have 2 different ways of seeing the same thing, and they're both correct. There's nothing wrong with what both of you said. Lamar and Cynthia and I, we do the same thing. We'll see it differently, but come to the same conclusion.
Gotcha. So we just all need to come to a conclusion of where we think it's going to short and turn around.
Around and go up.
All right, so my question is, okay, so I think for me, what I'm seeing right now, I went back to the 48 week. And so the first thing I see is that first IBT is actually hitting a zone. It's a wick over wick pointing up. So I'm taking that, I'm settling and taking that area because on a higher time frame, that's what I'm going with.
Right.
Okay. So this is
I agree.
So is this
I should agree with that.
Yeah, that is a nice area.
Good point.
So decide for me now, is this an uptrend? Is this a pullback? Or is this a retracement?
No, it's already retracing.
Let me see
It's
behind
an
the wall
uptrend.
again.
No, it's an uptrend. It's
It's an
already
uptrend.
All right. So we're going with the IBT uptrend. Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. Now what are we doing?
Yeah.
Now we're going down.
Going back down to the 8 week.
8 week it is. There we go.
All right, so IBT1 stays. Where do we get the IBT2 from?
You guys got this from the 48, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. You have 50 minutes to put an order in and make me some money.
Who picked this? Who picked this pair?
That's a lot of pressure.
I have a question. Who picked this
Blame
pair?
Finn.
I forgot who picked the pair.
Cynthia.
I think it was
Cynthia.
Yeah, Cynthia picked the pair.
See,
She just
Money
likes
picked
the
this pair?
challenge. She likes the challenge. Cynthia and I are already done.
Oh,
So,
Cynthia? See,
Yeah,
Money
took us-
picked this? See, Money
took us
picked this
50
pair?
it took us 50 seconds, man.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, so let's go. Lamar found it in 50 seconds, and you guys still got 50 minutes. So let's.
That's kind
All right.
I'm done. I'm over here done, man.
So now we just need to verify which one you guys are going to stick with. So are you guys good from here, or you need to see more on a smaller time frame?
See, I'm
Great
good,
job,
but
guys. You guys are killing it.
I'm good.
I like that 48
Let's go,
weeks.
guys. Let's go.
Okay, so you got 48 weeks. So
we got some people still hesitating.
so we're leaving it. I'm deleting 2 and 3. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I think.
Yes.
All right, so I'm deleting 2, deleting 3. Do you guys want to go down and look at that, or you're good?
No, let's go down.
Take a look.
I'm gonna go down to,
I kill, boy.
I mean, I like what you guys are looking at. You're looking at this immediate retest on the higher time frame, 48 week. This immediate retest could be pointing to this zone right here, and it's going right back up. That's what you guys are saying.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
All right. So let's go back to the 8 week. And what are we doing from here?
I think Hakeem said go down.
It's such a 6. Oh no, 4. Sorry. Yeah. Stop cutting it in half.
Split it now.
Yeah, 'cause it's
We
a-
just crossed this out.
Okay. So we got 4 week. Anything else?
Hey, Hakeem, I think that's a good place, man. And
Put
the
on for
reason
1
why
week.
is you see that, Hakeem, there's an uptrend right below.
Talking about this?
You don't see. Yeah, there's an uptrend right there with those 3 wicks right there, man.
Oh, the wick formation you're talking about.
Yes.
Hey, Professor, could you measure what's the distance between current price and that IBT,
That's pretty good.
Okay.
please?
Yep, not a problem. So we're gonna right here,
Yeah, so current price there is
700 pips, 6%.
man, it's a long ways.
Right.
I don't know. And it looks like it's already done pretty good downward pattern, reacting. It reacted off that POC each time. But all right, let's go together though.
Okay. And it's already moved 800 pips.
That thing wants to go up, man.
All right, so what are we doing here?
We gotta find this.
Because
we gotta find this 35 pip zone, right?
Right. There's a drop-based drop in there somewhere.
That's up to you. If you don't find
Rally,
anything,
rally.
then this is your final answer then, which would be, I'm looking for a price. So right now, this is what I have.
I mean, 700 pips, guys. That's such a long ways to wait.
But then Professor said it just did 800.
Yeah, so you're gonna do
Yeah,
800 and then
it did
another
that
700. That's 1,500 pips.
I mean, it did that in the past already, though. Look at that long
Yeah, no,
drop
I
there.
see. I see. It's a big
Yeah.
drop.
Yeah, man.
Well, that was 4,000.
But yeah,
Oh man,
but
yeah.
but it
Another
hit
7
that
is nothing.
POC. It kind of hit that piece. It went further than the POC that time for sure.
And if it
But
goes
it's-
from this pivot down to where you guys are talking about, that's only 3,000 compared to this 4,000.
All right.
Shall we go down to the 2 week?
All right.
All right, 2 week. I'm just waiting for some instructions. This is not my trade.
Oh, wow. See, money's trade.
1 week.
1 week it is. All right.
Hakeem, what are you exactly looking for, bro?
That,
We're looking for that 30. We're
35.
looking for that 35 pip zone.
We got a red
I'm all the
candle.
way at the 1
Yeah,
day.
25, 40 pip zone. You know.
All right. So we have
All right.
12, 3,
We
12.
got something there. Let's measure that. Professor,
3.
when you're done.
Okay.
Do a 6 day as well.
You like the 6 day?
Let's take a look at that. It looks like it's a little cleaner on a couple of them.
All right.
180 pips.
Ooh.
Oh, I saw the 6 day. It's already too big. 6 day too big.
Is it too big? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so let's cut these in half then to 3 day. 3 day look on.
Okay. Let's go to 3 day.
So the 3 day and 1 day.
Baby.
There's your 3 day. Right here.
That leg out is double the size of that.
Yeah, it's too big.
Well, I actually like that, to be honest. How much pips is this one though?
Look at that zone there. It's right here.
I actually like that.
You guys all like
But
that?
that's still probably too big, huh?
It's too. It's
All right, let's measure it.
What's the measurements on that one? Yeah.
Yeah, 3 day.
here. Wow, that's even bigger. That didn't look like it.
Yeah.
Things even
All
bigger.
right. From 3-day we go to 8 hours.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah. Let's do the 1 day first.
Okay.
That may be it.
I didn't hear
I really
it.
like that. I really like that explosive move out.
Okay.
What's that measurement like, Professor?
This one here?
Yep.
Okay, so we got 68. And remember, yen pair is always going to be really big as well, unless you go to smaller time frame. But you got to make a decision what you're going to do.
Man, to be honest, I would actually stick with this. Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone else?
Can we look at a 12-hour?
Yes, we can. You can look at whatever you want. There you go. Everybody still sticking with this here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So now what are we doing? Now that we have that, let's go back to, let's say, 4 week. Look at what we got here. Now what are we doing? We keeping the sell stop order here?
Nope.
Nah.
No.
I mean, if you want to scout.
Okay. We still need this PLC here?
You know,
I would say yeah to see when price finally gets past that, you know. I'll probably put an alert there or something and then remove that.
I mean, I like to leave the POC up.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
me too.
what do you want me to do now? I can't put an order in with the information I have. I'm trying to put an order in.
Oh, right.
I have 40 minutes
yeah,
to put an order in.
All right. So now we gotta find a I would say a sell stop limit.
A buy.
I mean sell stop
limit
order. Sell limit order.
Buy limit order. A buy limit
BLO,
order.
BLO.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys want to put a buy?
BLO, you guys think would be a theory or two above that?
Yeah. Usually it should be
15
above the
25.
IBT. Can you put a buy limit at the
107.
IBT?
No, you want to be above the.
Well, yes, I said usually above the IBT.
Yeah.
So let's say 50 then. 107.50. What y'all think about that?
Before it was what?
Let's see how that looks, Professor.
The IBT might have been a little lower. Should have been a little lower.
That's what we have there.
What about getting in this junk right now, though?
I mean, again, we're what, 700 pips away from that buy limit order?
Yep, I can't make no money next week like that.
That's some nice pips.
I mean,
Nice pips.
Why are we buying out of the 4 week?
Because you told me to. I'm trying to make money next week. I want to make money next week.
This is actually the 1 day.
Well, no.
Let's go for
we'll go down.
the 1 day at least.
next week, it's going long next week.
Well, that's where we found that next week. Yeah, it is actually had some good support.
I mean, it's already on a demand zone. I mean, it's not fresh, but it's a demand zone.
Okay, so let me reiterate one more time. You guys have 40 minutes to make me some money next week. I want to put a trade in. I want to be in the trade when Sunday comes.
Okay, Professor, let's go.
Well, then we got to go short then.
Professor, let's go further.
Yeah.
Let's go to
We got to go short to make you some money next week because it's got to get down there.
Let's go to the weekly, Professor.
Let's go to weekly.
Man. Hey, Professor, how many days is in the Forex week?
6.
Okay, let's go to the
Interesting.
6th day, Professor.
All right.
Lamar would say 5.5. Go to the 5.5 day, Professor.
Man, you guys are on higher levels on levels, man. You know what I'm saying?
There's your 6th day there.
Oh, that looks ugly, Professor. Scroll it.
This is ugly?
No, that's nice. No, I just wanted to see a big picture to see where current price is right now.
Oh, gotcha.
Shrink it.
Wow,
Yeah.
that 6 day really look nice though. Wow. All right, so from where price is now. Yeah, that those down candles do look ugly. From current price.
What are you guys looking at?
I think they're looking at all of this here.
POC.
Okay, continue, go, Professor. Can you
Professor,
go
I
to
got a question, man.
So that's the 6th day.
So am I going to be buying it?
I will personally put a sell order right now. We'll wait to see for the next formation on a smaller time frame. To be honest, that's what I will do, because right now this is very uncertain to me. It can react from that zone, or to me, in order to go to like other zone, at least it has to break that pivot. If it doesn't break that pivot, it's not going to be a big pullback, in my opinion.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe we can leave there and then where the IBT is, that buy limit order right there. How many pips is from there, Professor?
Ooh, that's a lot.
That's a lot. It's like 800.
Oh no. Okay, then let's go to the daily.
So am I leaving? Am I putting a buy limit order here?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes or no?
It's a 6th day. No, let's go to the daily.
Am I going to make money next week if I leave this here?
No.
No,
Let's go to
absolutely
the daily.
not.
no.
The daily.
No.
So I'm getting rid of this?
That's where your target could be though.
No, that's your IBT, Professor.
No, I'm talking about the buy limit order that you guys told me to put there.
Oh yeah, no, take that from there.
What am I doing with that?
Put TP there. Put TP there.
For wealth
Because
trading.
that would let us know when to stop shorting.
All right, very good. So now you guys are shorting?
Well, we're about to find out.
Oh yeah,
Go to the daily.
All right.
I don't know, man. I'm still going long, but
All right. So you guys want me to short? You want this to be my TP? All right. And,
No,
and Juan said,
that's just for kicks and giggles. Let's go to the daily.
all right. Juan says, nah, you might want to go long, buddy.
Yeah, Juan is thinking long right now. You know, I don't think he's that wrong though.
I mean, we're looking to make money next week, right?
Yeah. I need to figure out, am I going long or short? Am I putting a buy limit order, buy stop order, sell stop, sell limit? What do you guys want me to do?
I say we shorting.
I have a question.
So where am I putting my order to short? What's your question?
Okay, so oh, this is so funny to me. So we're shorting right now, and you said you want to make money starting on Sunday, correct?
Yeah, I want to put an order in, and I needed to
So that
trigger.
would mean that we will need to put an order in for you to short.
I don't know what it means. All I know is I want to be in this trade next week, and then when Sunday or Saturday comes back around, we're gonna see how much money you guys lost us or made us.
All right. So how about
We could do a sell limit order around the 120 area. I mean, I don't know.
Sell limit order here?
Hey, I got a question for the team. Is everybody in agreement that we're actually going to sell down to 107? Is everybody in agreement with that?
Yes.
That's a good question.
I do.
Yes. You
Okay.
got to go down to get there.
Okay, so
Or
everybody,
can we set a long and can we set a short?
You can do whatever.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of a sell stop order and a buy stop order probably.
Yeah.
okay.
Because it is in an uncertain area.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do with this? I heard 120. Somebody said 120.
I mean, I could do
So
a
Hakil,
sell limit there. And it looks pretty busy.
Hakil, do you think I have a question. Are you saying that it's not going down right now? like, what are you saying, bro?
Everybody's in
Yeah,
agreement
I'm
that it's
saying.
going down. That's what I heard. Everybody's in agreement that it's coming down.
Yeah.
The question you guys have to answer is it going down to the TP now? Or
Yeah,
is it,
that's what I'm asking. That was the
Or is
question
it-
I'm asking.
hold on, or is it pulling back?
I think it's going to pull back. Right? If we want something to make money next week, I think we got to pull back and go.
Okay. You think it's gonna pull back and go
long?
Go long.
If we want to make money this week.
But
Correct.
if it's pulling back, isn't it going long already?
That's what you guys got to answer. That's what
Yeah, if it's pulling
Juan's been
from
saying
where-
that it's going long.
yeah, if it's from where it's at right now, if it pulls back, it's going long. Not shorting.
Yeah, I could go long to 117. If you guys look at the 12-hour, I mean, we could probably at least try and get some of those pips.
I was
Looks like
looking at
there's-
that 117 as
Yeah, 117.25 around there. Maybe get out a little earlier, maybe 117.15 or something. I mean, that's 120 pips if you want to make some money, and then we could do a sell stop and then continue that downtrend.
All right. So you want me to
What do you guys
get in to buy and then sell here?
I get into buy right pretty much
Yeah.
where that POC line is because there's an uptrend candle right.
Okay,
I
so
might
get in.
crazy do a market order myself, but
All right. So you want me to do a buy limit order where the POC is?
sure.
Okay, which is here. So that's
Wait, how many pips is that between from POC to current price?
let's go back. Boom, boom.
Yeah, we got 30 more minutes.
Dang, we're running this pressure. I went to
current
down to
price.
half. 60 pips. All right, that's doable.
All right. So as of right now, that's 115.20. So is that the price you want me to enter in at 115.20 or buy?
Can we look like go down to like an 8-hour just to see?
Yeah. You can do anything you want.
Let's see what a pullback looks like.
Is this the only order I'm putting in here? Buy limit order.
Market order.
All right. So I'm also going to put in a market order here. What is that there? At 115, let's call it, what is that, 87? Okay. Is that the price you want?
That's where its current price is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is that the price you guys want on the buy limit order?
Can I show them something real quick, Professor?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's see. I just want you guys to see this pair is in like your ordinary pair here. The pullback seems pretty solid. Look at this stuff. Look at this. There's like a pattern here that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Then look at this.
Very good.
You guys see that?
Nice.
Yep.
So what is that telling you?
We should go for around 250-ish pips.
Yeah.
It's already gone up.
200.
It should be
Yeah, it's
coming
gonna
down.
go up.
Be coming down further.
Yes.
Okay. So what am I doing?
I mean, what I was kind of trying to get at is that maybe this pullback it's finished with.
And it's going to start going up
Don't start going down.
200.
Yeah, and probably start going down, you know.
Okay.
So
what you guys
got to
think?
come down. I already have
What's-
a buy limit order at 115.20. So is that where I'm getting in at, or am I getting in lower? Since you think it's going down.
And this BLO is where that POC line is at, right?
Correct. It was the same spot.
Yeah, man. I would actually put stop orders on this one. What you guys think?
Stop order. You're talking about it
Below that pivot.
below, like it's
Yeah,
like
I'm thinking. You said what?
sell stop order below the BLO. What are you thinking? What are you thinking it's going right now then?
Yeah, exactly. But by the
Sell stop.
You're
Am I
saying where the
moving it?
market order
No,
is, you
no.
want to put a sell stop order instead of a market order here? Like a sell stop?
No, put a sell stop below that market order, like at the. I'm thinking for like to be safe, even below that, like right where the pivot is, you know. Because if we're going down 700 or 800, or I think 700 is right then, missing those few picks wouldn't be that big of a deal, you know.
All right. 115.47. Is that the price you want me to enter at?
Just want to certain. I'm actually thinking. Hold on a second. Let me see.
Anybody else? Where do I put my sell stop price at? You want me to leave it there or adjust it?
What you guys think about that, or should it be? I'm thinking lower. What you guys
You can
think?
lower too as well. I mean, if we're gonna do a self stop, then probably gonna go past that pivot, right?
I would go past the pivot.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Maybe 114.40 or something like.
114.4, yeah, 42, 114.40, yeah, just at that like pivot, you know.
So what am I doing with this buy limit? These are really close to each other.
Well, I think if we're gonna do that,
Am I leaving both of them?
I mean, you were talking about doing a self stop right now, right?
Yep.
Below the
Yeah,
pivot.
self stop. I was actually thinking about like right here, Professor. Let me move it here for you.
Okay.
That's where I do self stop too.
Yeah,
there we go.
114.40.
Yeah, maybe a little bit lower, but yeah, just because you don't want to get caught with your.
Well, this is the lowest point on here. I'd have to.
Yeah.
You want me to go lower than this, or you guys get?
I mean, it's fine.
Okay. So 114.42. Is that the price?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No pressure, guys. The 25 minutes.
No pressure. 25 minutes. So this is how I'm putting my orders in. I'm gonna put a market order here, buy limit order here, sell stop order there.
All right, I guess we'll get rid of the market order.
I don't know how to
How
trade.
about we get rid of the market order? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we'll
just
get.
hired you guys to give me a signal, so I don't know how to trade. I need to make some money. I gotta pay my rent.
All right.
You gotta pay your rent.
For
You gotta,
rent?
Just
gotta
make it
do
even more difficult.
Rent due next week?
no, you can't do that. Better get another job.
All right. So let's remove the market order. You
Yeah.
guys agree with that? Market order?
Yes. Remove the market.
I'd still do it, but yeah, let's get rid of it.
This was a market order to buy. That's what this was.
Yes.
So we're gonna keep it or remove it.
No, I guess
We're gonna remove it.
Okay. Now what are we doing? Or what am I doing?
Now let's talk about this buy limit order here at 115.20.
I think it needs to go lower.
The buy limit order?
I mean, do we want to still do the buy limit order if we're thinking it's going to go sell stop? I mean, right? I mean, what are we thinking it's going to do? We're thinking it's going to penetrate and go sell stop? Or are we thinking it's going to have a reaction from where it's at and try and get up to that 117 area? Because you just indicated that that pattern shows that it's going to be going down, according to the pattern we just saw about how much it's going up. It's now showing like it should be going to a pattern down. So I'm thinking that the most sensible way would probably be the sell stop, right? So do we even need that buy limit? Because now we're contradicting ourselves, thinking
Yes, we are.
Right.
Yeah, our order's just gonna cancel when the buy limit and the sell stop order hit.
I mean, if anything, we do a sell limit. You know, maybe you do a little sell limit above, but I think we get rid of the buy limit because sell stop is pretty much, you know, we didn't pick a spot up top that we think it's going to get to, essentially, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. So maybe we can change that 117.30 line that we have there to a sell limit. What are you guys thinking?
That's kind of what I'm thinking. If we're all thinking that it's going to go down, then we should probably be looking for something above to go grab it off of and then let it start shorting. I mean, a sell stop would work too, but if we think it's going to go that way and it's going to do a little reaction, then maybe we should find a nice little 30, 40 pip one or whatever. It's a yen, so maybe a 50 pipper that looks like a good sell stop or sell limit.
Yeah,
So am I keeping
then
this?
cancel.
Yeah, we're going to cancel that.
Yeah, cancel that one.
Right? Do we all agree, guys? I mean, I don't want to speak out of turn.
Yeah, what you guys think? Yeah.
What's up, Kai? What do you think?
I was sitting here charting,
the
and I went. I'm sorry. I started from. I was looking at the 12 hour, then I went to the 9 hour. I'm at the 3 hour, and
So
see about a. What was that 20 43 to see about a 20 pip candle on the 3 hour
for demand or supply?
for a sell limit.
Sell limit. Where you want to put your sell limit?
117.26 on the 3 hour or the 3 hour.
Okay, that's around the same area we got it right there.
Yep, that's what we were thinking of for too. Good. All right, so we're agreeing there.
117.26. And this is off the 3 hour?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm deleting the buy limit order. Everybody agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So I'm putting in a sell limit order and a sell stop order.
We don't need to double up.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. Sell limit and the sell stop.
Okay. I am 200 pips away from the sell limit order and about a little over 140 pips away from my sell stop order.
Whew, that's a long ways. All right, we got to narrow that down.
Yeah, we gotta go down.
We gotta go to lower time frames.
All right. Which time frame?
But I mean,
Were we on the 12 hour just now?
Let's
We're on
try
the
8.
12 hour? Let's see how the 12 hour. Oh, yeah, I think that was good.
that's a lot of pips.
Hey,
Yeah,
this is fine. This is fine if you guys want me to do this and this. I just want to make money next week. That's all. Trying to
Can we
figure
go
out
to a 6 hour?
6 hour.
And there's some supply a little closer than up there. We got an immediate retest pointing to it. And
The top of those 2 wicks there, or the 2 bases where it's like a downtrend. The top of that pin.
right around there, yeah.
What do you want me to do there?
What do you guys think about bringing down that sell limit? I mean,
Yeah, I don't.
It's closer.
there's a drop base drop.
All right, yeah, let's put it
Yeah,
at
it's
the
closer.
25 instead. It's still quarter theory.
That there?
Oh, there.
No, maybe a little bit lower, right?
At that pivot.
Here?
Yeah.
Can we do what it looks like at 50? 116.50?
Yep. There we go.
Maybe go to a 3 hour and see what that shows.
Okay. And Lamar and Sin, if you want to add some more guidance, you can't give an answer, but if you want to add some more guidance, you're free to do that.
Yeah, I overlooked that area.
So what else you guys want me to do? You said 3 hour?
Yeah, let's look at 3 hour. Yeah, it's downtrend wick. Looks a little closer. It looks like it's about to hit that demand. But man, it's a downtrend wick off that demand. But now we're what, at 3 hours?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're starting to get into some smaller time frames. A lot more noise.
Starting to get into the algorithm time frame.
Yeah, we're getting into a lot of noise.
Actually, is there any way you could look at the 8 hour?
Yep.
Oh, you know what? Jen been saying that.
Sorry, Jen.
No worries.
I didn't hear it.
That's pointing up to that zone.
Hey guys,
right there.
the last 3 8-hour candles, this is Lamar, the last 3 8-hour candles, what was created here? What kind of trend is that?
Like a Star Wars sword there.
No.
All these wicks are pointing up.
So I'm just
Forget the
Guess
wick,
not
just
all.
the overall, not the wick, but like the let me request the mouse.
Is it starting a a higher low?
Well, the higher low was already created because you got high, higher low. You're expecting a higher high, right? But
Can't see anything more. Oh, there
say
we go.
again.
We couldn't see where you were moving. I couldn't see it.
Can you see this?
No, I can't.
Can you see the rat?
Yes, we see it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You take off the. I'm just looking at these 3 candles right here. What are they doing? They're going sideways, right?
Right.
If you just ignore a little bit of the range just for temporary, right? You have this. Oh geez, this thing is all over the place. Sorry guys. It's my mouse delayed from the internet. I don't know why when we do these.
Yeah, mine
anyways,
is doing the same thing.
anyways, I'm just looking at this sideways, right? If we're to think that this thing is going to blow through this pivot area up here and continue to keep going higher, you have to almost assume that is this pullback, did the trend change already from the big picture? Did the trend change? Or is this thing still in a downtrend formation, right? And if it does go to the downtrend formation, just anticipatory, the movements that pull back should be very close to each other, right? This is a little bit of an extreme pullback right here. And what I'm feeling out of this, is that this trend is starting to slow down and is making a larger range. Typically, a range is set up to determine if they want to continue the downtrend after this thing has come down for so long. Now, if I were looking at this, I would want to look at probably a higher time frame, divisible, just to kind of back test a little bit to see, okay, what happened here? This euro is coming all the way over here. It's been going sideways, okay, over time. Then it started this downtrend, which isn't really much of a downtrend at all. All they've been doing has been going range bound. This is all range bound, and they drop. All range bound, and then they drop. And it looks like they're doing the same formation. So can these sell limit orders get hit? Because you guys are, I feel you're second guessing yourself a little bit. Can these sell limit orders get hit? Absolutely. I feel this was the origin here. And can you get another bounce out of this area before and continue this range bound? So I feel we're going to be in for a choppy up and down, back and forth, and you're in the right mindset to go short here. And then eventually, I'm expecting more consolidation in a drop. Consolidation in a drop is what I'm saying. Now, I can't give you guys answers, but I can lead you in the right direction because my buy limit orders, I'll just say this, are not in the picture of what you see right now. And as you're working on supply, is this supply strong enough to drop the price? And I feel because it's range bound and then you got a nice drop, range, a little bit range in a drop, I think you're going to be in the middle of some consolidation because of that. And then you'll drop lower. So you may go back and forth, hitting the supply, probably hitting this one more time and then moving up to here and dropping. So you almost have to look at anticipatory based off of, okay, man, what has this thing been doing so far in history? Yeah, we got a nice zone. It's easy for someone to just come in and just map out a zone. But what has this thing been doing? Well, we know that this thing has been making lower lows and making lower highs over time, right? So inside of that has been range bound. So I just wanted to add that in. I don't know if that made any difference to you guys in the trade, but I'm just saying history kind of repeats itself. I am mapping this out on my other trades. When you guys go to the 8 hour and I go to the 8 hour, I'm looking at very similar stuff, just a little bit differently because I see this thing hitting these and continuing down. So I do like the sell limit orders up here, and I feel it's like a magnet. You'll probably pull closer to the sell limit orders before you just drop and go here. This thing has been basing again, right here. We got close to this area. As a matter of fact, this was a nice area in here as a drop-based drop. And the reason I'm saying that, even though it has two basing candles, they're green, the color change, I see a nice long dropout. I don't know how many pips this is here. So I think if they continue to go higher, which this is a bearish candle though, but it's really consolidation here, I feel that they could get this right here. Now, I understand that this is a wick pointing up, but you have to look at both of the bases in this drop-based drop formation, and there's still something right in this area, right in here, if that makes sense to you guys. Don't just look at the one candle, look at both.
I see that.
I don't want to eat up too much of you guys' time either, you know. I would have to inspect this a little bit lower, but there may be something that caused this to consolidate a little bit. And I think they basically got a little bit of it before they came down, and they'll probably come back up to test this again. So what I'm saying is you're going to be in a whipsaw ride, but I like these sell limit orders. I just think that this one is going to be the closest one that they may get first before they get into this uptrend wick candle, so, which is actually a reaction from this one right here. And if you measure this out, is this completed? Looked like it barely wicked up there, right? I don't think that's completed. Maybe mark it off. I don't know. So.
Yeah, that is a really good area to mark off.
So now that you got way more than I wanted Lamar to give you.
Sorry, man. I couldn't hold it in. I couldn't hold it in. Sorry, man.
He couldn't help himself. What am I doing?
You know what's interesting?
I got
Market
10 minutes to
order long.
order in.
Market order long.
So I got market order long and then sell limit order here.
No, hold on a second.
I was saying
You're gonna
before, I
lower
like the
your.
116, like 25-ish for a sell.
Yeah, you're gonna lower it a little
116,
bit.
25-ish. Okay. Am I doing a buy market order long as well? So am I doing a buy market order here, and then when I get up here, I'm gonna have a sell limit order ready to go,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna have this sell stop down here as well.
If
So
we choose that 116.25 area, I would just wait for it to get back there. I would just set a sell limit order.
116.25. You guys are changing it to 25? That's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, that's what the immediate retest is pointing to.
Yep. And remember, He just dropped the nugget on us, man. We got to look at both of those basing candles. And that first basing candle in that zone is, if you go from the top of that to the top of the other one, that's a downtrend.
What do you need to do to verify these two areas?
Go up in time frame. So let's go 16.
So for right now, I'm definitely going to do my sell stop order at 114.42. And I'm going to, we're going to double it in case it goes down there. 20,000. No stop loss. All right. And then am I putting a sell limit order here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Sell limit order at 116.25. 10,000 units. Am I putting one here too?
Just got to deal with that first one first.
No, you got to get to the first one first.
Okay, so leave this alone? Take this off? Or just leave it?
Leave it for reference.
Oh, leave it on there?
Nah, leave it, yeah.
Okay. And then am I doing a buy market order here to go up to the sell limit order?
How many pips is that?
That's about 50.
Let's see. 50? All right.
Well, 40.
Like 60. Oh, yeah, you're right, 40.
Current price to here, 38. It's not a lot.
Not a lot.
I wouldn't do it.
No, I mean, we don't chase the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I'll just wait for it to come up there. And I took the kills lead on going up to the 16th hour. That's a nice little drop-based drop.
Let's go to 16 hours.
Ooh.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah, an immediate retest point right there.
That's what we want to hear, Jen.
Right. So we're good here?
Whip zone, right?
Higher. Immediate retest.
Sort of, kind of.
Oh, these two here? Rally base rally, drop base drop?
Yeah.
These two? Gotcha.
I mean, yeah, I think we're good right now, bro.
I mean,
Do we need to set a
I think we're
target?
gonna make
Or?
some money next week.
Oh, I heard target. Okay. That's how I make money? I have to have a target?
And you need a stop loss.
All right. So I'm going to put a target. Where's my target?
Down the
Ties 107.10.
Oh, that one? Okay.
If
Awesome.
we do that, we're going to hit that
Down
sell.
to that, yeah, down to that buy limit.
I mean, that's some nice demand down below. It's gonna react to that. I mean, if we're just trying to make some money like that, that area right there.
Yeah, you got to pay rent, you know. So we gotta...
Yeah, but it's gonna react to that area. I mean, it's definitely gonna pull back. Do we want to just get a target? I mean, that's still how many pips? That's still 14, more than 100 pips, 100 and something pips.
114.75.
Okay. Let's see what that looks like.
That looks pretty safe.
Mhm.
Right, so let's do.
Yeah, that is pretty conservative. What about 66? Where's 66 fall then?
Okay. 66 is right there. And here is 66 on the 8 hour.
75.
The other one was better.
So let's do 75. There's your 75 against your 66.
And
here it is.
Yeah, 75 is fine.
yeah, I mean, we're talking about 9 pips.
Okay, so 75. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. We are in there. All right. We will see. If
Go
Have a
team.
stop loss.
Oh, stop loss.
Y'all can't put a trade up without a stop loss.
2%.
Good
Yeah.
call, Benj.
Well,
Really
you
good
can't.
call, Vince.
Put it at the top of the pivot,
Believe me, I know.
around the 116.
85.
Yeah, one.
So,
I'd go above that pivot.
all right. Stop loss here. 2%. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's what we normally do. Yeah.
Okay. That thing disappeared.
Oh yeah, that's maybe 240.
That thing is gone.
Okay.
Whoa, that
Oh, okay, that's too far.
thing. Well, it's up to you guys. Doesn't matter to me. I'm just gonna put the.
Wow, we would really be riding the wave. Nah, leave that. I like that, man. Just in case we're wrong. You know?
No, we just wait for that forever. What do you guys think? Right above that
once
pivot?
or twice or 3 times? Yeah. Well, no, not the first pivot, but maybe the one at 17, 117.8.
1780 or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
178.
Top. Yeah.
Above the sell limit order?
Yeah. Yeah. Up there. Yeah. Right there.
Okay.
Maybe up there. You
How
think?
many pips is that?
So let's do 117.80. That's where you want it.
Mm.
Yep. One minute and 15 seconds.
Yes.
No pressure.
sir.
You got this.
So what am I doing with this then?
Get
Sell
rid
it.
of it. Yes.
I
mean-
leave it there.
I mean, it's gonna.
Well, it's not going to trigger. I didn't put an
It's
order
not
there.
gonna
But
trigger anything.
Yeah. It's not
Just to
gonna.
keep it
Yeah,
for
he didn't.
notes.
Yeah, he didn't put an order there, but yeah, exactly.
all right,
For
we'll
now.
leave it for notes. All right, so this is, I'm getting in at 116.25, already there, taking profit at 114.75, and my stop loss is at 117.80. That's what we've agreed to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
you guys
Market order buy.
Huh?
Buy market order. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, on the
All
way.
right.
We were all over the place tonight.
Hey, but guess
Tell
what?
me about it.
You're thinking. You're not depending on us to give you anything. You guys are thinking. That's really the whole point of it.
Yeah, I do like this. Exactly.
too.
It's more independent.
The whole point of this was to get you to think on your own, not just
5 more
No.
seconds.
because every time we say something, you guys will believe it. So the key is, what do you believe is going to happen? And then we're going to see how this thing plays out next week. And we're just going to keep attacking trades. We're going to see how those other trades do, and we're going to see how this one did. So we're just taking our chances on the other trades, but this one, you guys came together, and you took all the knowledge you've learned up until today, and you put your heads together, and this is what you've come up with. So we're going to see how this works out next week.